Man, one of the hardest things about being a YouTuber is dealing with negative comments. And even worse so is that I think the idea of going like,
you're leaving negative comments? That is hurting my ability to create.
Is like the single gayest thing a person can do. If you leave negative comments, cool, you know, I'm making stuff. If you tell me it's bad, yeah, that's valid. It's so crazy. Like, I remember the guys that made like Ruby did that, and it's like, dude, go process your pain. It reminds me a lot of, this is gonna show you how out of touch I am, when James Charles like had the first drama before we knew we had to hate him forever, and he just immediately responded like crying, and it's like, dude, turn the phone off for a second. And I don't want to dismiss this pain. That is a real horrible pain. I've felt it when you've done something and someone doesn't like it. Not as bad as James Charles. I'm talking more like the Ruby guys just not writing very consistently, like, or me saying shit about video games that people like that probably piss them off. It's a very painful experience. You've put a lot of yourself into this project, and all of a sudden you're being told
you're stupid,
or even something kinder. I've never even been told I was stupid, and I still feel like a horrible, stupid jackass every time I hear it. I think it is a little bit important for audience members to understand that, and I think to some degree you do. Like, we're not f***ing immortal. Everything you say does hurt like a million times worse than you think, yet you still say it because that's kind of the internet and it's fun to know people. But I think that's really the thing that a lot more creators need to understand. You need time to process your pain. I'm not saying hide from the pain and come back when you feel better. I mean, sit there, think about how much it fucking hurts. Keep thinking about it. Don't ever run away from it until at some point you can still think about it without fucking crying. It's a very important life skill to have, just in general, but especially on a platform where like millions of people can see you say, what the fuck? Now I say that, the unfortunate thing is this is a fucking job that you have to keep coming back to, or it'll just die. What is the solution? Maybe you can make less strenuous content. Maybe turn off the comments and just keep making content. It's so hard to make content when you feel so bad, genuinely. One thing I would say is just try to understand that you're human. Don't put that much pressure on yourself. And I think this is a big thing for a lot of creators. Understand the shit you make doesn't have to be perfect. I remember I was watching one of the Something Witty Entertainment podcasts, and they were talking about how when they got started, they had this rule of like, as long as I get it 75% okay, then it's good enough. I think that's a really good rule to follow. I think when you're dealing with criticism and you understand that you keep falling into the same pattern of making the same thing that you don't like, as long as you're improving it a little bit, you're doing better, you know?